this fucking fancy Italian place when my buddy came into town because that's what my kid wanted for dinner was Italian, so that's where we went. And it was like $35 for my plate of spaghetti with one meatball and one sausage.
Jesus.
Wow, you got raped.
I mean, it was good, and the pasta was handmade. You know, like they made it from scratch in the back, one order at a time. But and it was a fancy place. Like that's the thing is like you go to a fancy place, you're gonna spend more. So that's that. But yeah, for spaghetti, I'm thinking like, bro, I could make a whole fucking mess of spaghetti. That's like 50 of these plates for like $10.
Yeah, I love spaghetti.
I usually do. You buy like the log of fucking Italian sausage and cook that up, and then like cut up an onion and like brown the onion and then add the sauce in. That's the way to do it.
I just do deer burger and sauce, man. Sauce from my garden and deer burger I harvested and ground myself.
Well, save some for the rest of us. Jesus Christ.
Well, fucking swing on by. I got a plate for you, son.
Anyway, how's it going, everybody? This is 2A Taco Tuesday with Ehana and friends, where we talk about gun stuff, but we never actually always talk about gun stuff. We always go off on some kind of tangent, but I usually try to pull up a bunch of stories that are 2A related or, gun questions or that kind of thing, and that's what we try to stay on topic about. So that's what 2A Taco Tuesday is with Ehana and friends. Speaking of which, hello, friends.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, Muffin Top of the tactical variety.
What's up?
How are you, man?
I'm doing all right, man. Doing all right. Yourself?
Pretty all right. Hey, everyone, you should check out Tactical Muffin Top's channel. He does all kinds of prepping videos and stuff, so go over there and check that out.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, definitely. Xanatos, been a minute. How you been, man?
Good.
How's everything in Nebraska?
You're in Nebraska? I'm in Nebraska.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
West side Nebraska. What's for?
Central, bro.
Oh, shit. At least it ain't east.
What's in East Nebraska?
All of the Democrats. All of the Democrats.
Are there like cities over there?
Yeah. Like Omaha and Lincoln. Pretty much all blue.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's where Omaha. That makes sense. Somewhere in the middle America. Anyway, Ohio, how you doing, man?
Cold. Real feels negative 20 right now.
Dude, they fucking... So yesterday was like negative whatever. It was like super cold. And at like 11 o'clock in the morning, they sent out emails, called people, texted everyone saying, oh, school tomorrow's canceled, right? So we slept in this morning because no one had to wake up because no one had school and I didn't have to work. And look outside and it's like fucking 50 degrees. All the snow's melting. You guys called it a little bit too early. You fucked up. You fucked up. Whoever's in charge of that looked outside this morning. He's like, God damn it, I fucked up.
They did that around here some years ago, and it was mostly because there was talk of black ice everywhere. And they didn't want to have kids, obviously, getting bus crashes and stuff. So they're just like, no, we're calling it. And I think it was the next day it warmed up like 10 to 15 degrees. So.
Grumpy Bear says, why did Nebraskans drive so slow?
Not me, man. I fucking haul ass.
I remember last time I drove through Nebraska, I was going like 10 to 15 over, which in Colorado, like if you're not going 10 or 15 over, you're like holding up traffic. And I'm just passing like everybody on the fucking road, bro.
I mean, if you're not going like 90 on the interstate, what are you even doing?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know, man. Like, you guys got a bunch of corn and shit out there. What else is there in Nebraska to do?
Delicious beef.
Yeah. A lot of shooting ranges, too.
Yep. A lot of American.
For free.
Like, it's like Saturday night, right? You got your girl with you. She wants to go out for a night on the town. You're in Nebraska. What do you do?
Cruising and bonfires, baby.
You got that, and there's clubs here in Scotts Bluff.
Scotts Bluff.
Scotts Bluff.
Yeah.
Is the Sand Hills, is that Nebraska? Or is that
Yes.
Kansas? I forget.
The top, kind of like by Valentine, and then it gets into like South Dakota.
Bro, have you ever looked at that shit on like Google Earth on a map?
Yeah.
It looks like a giant version, gargantuan version of like, I don't know, like the shore of a lake where all the sand gets rippled because the water is like rolling over it, you know? Like the sand ripples.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. It was just created at like during the Great Flood or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Well, technically it's called Meltwater Pulse 1A and 1B. There were two meltwater pulses that, between the two of them, raised the ocean levels by 400 feet.
I'll melt your water.
They were about 800 years apart. So about 12,600 and 11,800 years ago were the two meltwater pulses, which kind of coincides with, see, here we are going off on tangents that has nothing to do with guns. Atlantis and fucking, what's his name? His story of Atlantis from his ancestor Solon. Can't remember his name right now.
Oh my God, Atlantis is in Nebraska's aquifer.
Well, that's where the water came from that flooded Atlantis.
Shit.
It's your motherfucking faults.
You're welcome.
Of course, the bad ice is black.
Nobody complains about the white ice.
That's funny.
That's not very nice.
It's colder here in Kansas City, Mo, than in Denver, and I'm mad. It wasn't yesterday, man. It was pretty fucking cold yesterday. Well, I don't know if it was colder yesterday. Whatever. Kansas City, Missouri. Bro, I don't know about Kansas City. I'd get the fuck out of Kansas City if that's where I live. But that being said, I live in Denver, and I should probably get the fuck out of here, too, to be honest.
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah, but what are you going to do?
Moved to Nebraska.
Nebraska?
Yeah.
What are the jobs like? Is there, like, decent jobs that you can get in Nebraska?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Depends on what you're into, but yeah.
All right, here we go. Here's our first
Cost of
story.
living is way lower, so that's good.
Oh, not video file. What am I doing? Share screen. Boom. Screen 2. No, screen 1. This is my first day, man. I forgot how to do everything. So here's me when the knife guys talk. Oh, let me do the thing.
Yes, but if I want to come at you, it's all about how I... Okay, and that's maybe you got there a little bit faster. Okay, what if I zigzag like this?
Keep carrying your knives, you faggots. You can say that on YouTube. I don't care.
I don't know. Under 7 yards, a knife is pretty scary.
If I have my gun in my hand already though, and it's not even in a holster.
Oh no, you're good. If you have to draw, I mean,
It's fine.
you have to draw from holster. It's close. It's close.
If I gotta take it out of my pocket or whatever and start fucking aiming it, yeah, then okay.
And what you do in that situation is what?
Run.
No, you fall back and you brace your arms on your knees and you shoot from a laying down position, because it takes longer for them to redirect downward than it does for you to start shooting upward. You'll always win every single time.
I don't know, that's the old saying though, right? When it's a gun, you charge. When it's a knife, you run.
Tactical muffin top, and running is not my strong suit.
Very true. I mean, I don't know, maybe.
No, it's definitely not. I'm fat.
Some dude from the 16th century saw this and was like, yo! Plus, dude, think about like a coat of arms, like a suit of armor like that. I mean, I don't know what the equivalent cost to today's money is, but it was a fortune. It was like, if you had one of those, if you had like, because it had to be specially fitted to you, and they like there's not millions, but there's like a whole fucking bunch of pieces they got to fit together, and they're doing things on like an old anvil with a fucking hammer, you know.
Yeah, I'd be scared.
It's expensive. But yeah, that's funny. I was like, yo.
I'm over here with just a pitchfork and a shovel. Like, the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, 9 mil will shoot right through that, though.
Oh, yeah.
How red flag laws work.
Mm-hmm. That's the problem. Our Karen neighbor.
Do you guys have red flag laws where you're at?
Nope.
More of like yellow flag laws. They're not quite red flag laws yet.
They
I mean,
keep
there was always,
trying that
like-
shit.
There was always protection orders, and there was always like, I don't know, like if you claim that someone, you like call 911, right? And you're like, Tactical Muffin Top has been talking about killing himself all day, or whatever it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the cops will go to your house. They will investigate. They just don't have the right to like bust in your door and hold a gun to your head while they take your guns. Until now.
Yeah, I don't think they can do that.
How many people have died from red flag laws, I wonder? Like how many like gun owners were like da 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 da, and then they hear like boom 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 on the front door and then grab their gun and be like, what was that? And get smoked.
Say thousands. In the thousands, maybe tens of thousands.
Is it that high, really?
And it's bullshit, every one of them.
At least 2 in Maryland that we know about, which are Gary J. Willis and Duncan Lemp.
There's no way the internet's going to give me an answer to this.
No.
Yep, no. They're just like, hey, I'm from UC Davis, and here's my article supporting why you should have red flag laws in your neighborhood, because we're afraid of guns. Dude, there was and it's coming up later, but there's a story about, I think it was Ohio, how Ohio basically made legal concealed carry without a permit legal, you know? Is that Ohio? Did you guys do that?
Yes.
We've done that.
And I was partially responsible for that.
Nice.
Over a year of my life, I was helping out and doing stuff, calling the state house and everything else like that, and demanding they pass the shit. So
Good job, Ohio.
But yeah, they were talking about how like the crime rate's down, whatever percentage.
Yep.
All the leftists are like, "Wah!" Fucking retards. I'm gonna say that too. I'm bringing back all the words that we can't say anymore, like retard and faggot. I'm sorry. Fuck you if you're a retarded faggot. You're gonna hear this shit and be upset about it. And I'm not really sorry. Like, maybe you should just make different life choices. Like, what are you doing listening to this? That's the other part. Anyway.
Awesome.
Well, there's that. Did you guys see this video?
Nope.
It's a video I can't show,
Oh, man.
so you're going to have to look it up on your own. But this dude's like, and I don't know what the context is. Like, obviously, like, these two people are drunk. The dude shooting the guy and his wife or whatever, it seems like mother and stepdad is what it is. And then, like, adult 20-something-year-old kid who's living in the room and is, like, tired of dealing with drunk people or something is what it sounded like. And then the dude comes in, the stepdad comes in the room like, I should just shoot you in the fucking head. And he's like, I wish you would. And then fucking starts antagonizing him, and then
He shoots
you know how it ends. This is the ending. Like,
yeah.
him.
I think honestly the parents might have been fucking, because if you actually watch the video, the woman obviously pulls panties up.
no, not her panties. Her pants. She's like arguing and drunk and disoriented and slurring her words, and then her pants fall down.
Oh, okay, I missed that part of it.
Yeah, like she's fucked up, dude, and like he's fucked up, and he's carrying around a gun, and then shoots the guy. I think in the head. You can't tell because the camera's not pointed that way.
Yeah, and he's obviously bleeding too. So
Yeah, and he's bleeding on the floor. And then the video ends right when it's like, okay, I want to see what happens next. Oh, it's over. It sucks. Anyway.
That guy's in trouble.
Breaking new court filings by DOJ says FBI found cocaine on Hunter Biden's gun pouch last year, 2023.
This is my shocked face.
What was it? The gun pouch that his ex or whatever threw away in the trash can? That,
No, the whole gun.
Yeah, man.
well, that was the gun, but was it in a pouch and they found cocaine too? Like, what's the deal with this?
I don't know.
At what point did the FBI have Hunter Biden's gun pouch? And also, what is a gun pouch? I ask that as a person who considers himself an internet gun expert, and I am unfamiliar with the term gun pouch. Is that a fanny pack?
Is it one of those zip up things that has like no handle? It's just like a sleeve, basically.
Oh, like a soft case kind of deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Would you call that a carrying case or a gun pouch?
That's called a soft case.
Carrying case, probably.
Great. You
A gun pouch doesn't hit my vocabulary. Google it. It's worth a Google.
Well, you got to
The way
think about it. Most of the mainstream media are people that think you can cock a Glock.
Oh, God, I know. I hate that when they do that on shows.
Is that what they call a butthole in prison? A gun pouch?
Probably.
That's a keister. The keister carry.
Lit on Steel says it's what Yankee carries. Nice.
Oh, hey, by the way, is revolver or semi-auto is the superior self-defense firearm? Pistol.
Semi-auto.
Well, there's arguments for both. The arguments for revolver are, generally speaking, you can have more powerful rounds, although it depends on what you're choosing, right? You can shoot it from inside of your jacket and not worry about it getting jammed. So there's that. When carrying it, its silhouette disappears more easily in your pocket or breast pocket or wherever you're carrying. So there's that. But then there's the, I don't know, capacity, reloading, ease of use, malfunction clearing, like all that stuff, it like all goes to fucking semi-auto.
All right, Yankee Jr.
Well, I mean, you give the devil his due, you know. And like 357 Magnum's more powerful than most semi-auto rounds. So there's that. Not all, but most. And 44 Magnum's more powerful than that. And 500 Magnum's more... Like, I don't know anyone who carries fucking 500 Magnum.
Men.
Or 44 for that matter, unless you're fucking hunting bear.
You didn't watch Duke's chat today, did you?
Like 1 minute of it.
Oh. Well, we all got to go bust Yankees balls and do that in the chat. Just say, you know, revolvers are not superior, but apparently you can be a switch hitter, I guess.
I feel like Duke's too nice to go and slap the Yankees. He's going to get slapped.
Nah, Matt gave him the perfect opening tonight. Semi-auto versus revolver.
Yeah, but you're going on Yankees chat and disagreeing with him. How do you think that's going to go?
Marine v. Fat Dude?
I want to go on Yankees chat.
Right, but it's not like they're like fighting. It's only like all you get to do is open your mouth and make sounds. And Yankee is very good at opening his mouth and making sounds while you're trying to open your mouth and make sounds so that the sounds coming out of your mouth have no effect.
Yeah, Duke's too nice.
And then if you're overbearing like me and you don't care and you just keep talking, he will mute you.
Cheating.
And then make his point. And then unmute you. And then when you start talking again, he'll mute you again. I was so pissed, dude. No, I'm talking about something that you don't know that. You didn't see that, Chad, I'm sure.
I actually have never
He's
watched
a baby
it.
back bitch.
Yeah, I went on Yankees. I forget what we were even arguing about, to be honest.
9/11.
Oh, that's what it was. And he was like, come on my chat and argue about 9/11. And then I came on his chat and I was arguing about 9/11, and he started having like demanding all of these like sources for things. I'm like, bro, I'm not like, I don't just have like all this shit in my back pocket, you know? And it turns out like everything I said was true, but in the moment, in the heat of the moment, according to the people who watched the argument, I lost because I didn't have sources to back up the information, and he talked over me and muted me twice. And like every time I was in the middle of making a point, he would interrupt me and make it hard to fucking talk, and then claim victory. It was like manufactured victory. There was no victory. There's like, in order to have an actual debate, really the way it should work is each person gets a set amount of time, let's say 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever, to say your general point, to lay out your argument, to make it as cohesive and coherent to the people who are listening as possible. And then the other person does it. And then you get, like, if it was like 3 minutes for your opening, then you each get 2 minutes to tear each other's arguments apart. And while one person's talking, the other person shuts the fuck up. And you take, if you have something that you disagree with, you don't just get to fucking like open your fucking mouth noise maker and fucking make noises until you fucking get your way. You got to like make a mental note or jot something down on a piece of paper so that when you get your 2 minutes, so like the way it works, like I get my opening statement, you get your opening statement. I get my rebuttal, you get your rebuttal. I get my rebuttal of your rebuttal, you get your rebuttal of my rebuttal. I make my closing statements, you make your closing statements. It takes about 15, 20 minutes to do. Everyone who's listening understands everyone's points that they were trying to make, everyone's positions, everyone's information, and they can judge for themselves who is correct or not. But when it's an internet argument on a YouTube channel with a person who likes to mute people and gaslight and be a prick, it makes having the conversation and actually having a meaningful conversation that's useful for the audience so that they can glean information from that and maybe understand a position that they didn't understand before. That's out the fucking window. And then it's just like a fucking dick measuring contest of who can be the bigger asshole. You know, that's what that is.
Well, I'll say this: as somebody did debate classes and stuff like that. Remember when they were doing it during that time, it was more of an intellect discussion, all that stuff. But when you go on the internet, and all that, you're dealing with the average doofus, getting to like, oh, who can give a one shot off or a zinger against somebody and all this other stuff. It turn to blood sports where like it almost goes nowhere.
Right, it goes nowhere, and that's my point. Is that like if you're for me to go on someone's chat and argue with them about a subject, the very minimum that I want, even if you don't agree with me, even if you think my sources are bullshit, even if you like, whatever, the minimum I want is for you to have heard my position and at least understand my argument. If I have that and you're like, fuck off, get out of here, you're retarded and I don't like you, you faggot.
That's
So
usually
like, okay, yeah, you're right, I'm out of here. Like, that's fine. You heard me, you disagreed. We can agree to disagree. Have a nice life. But for you to like talk over me the whole fucking time and not let me talk like a faggot would, then I'm not happy about it. It doesn't make me happy at all. It makes me fucking upset. I like using gamer words that seem like you're like breaking some rule now, but like 5 years ago we were all calling each other faggots nonstop.
I still do that.
Ironically, that's the one word I never use.
What?
Yeah, I felt a little disdain. I was like, You hear that often, but I was like,
I don't use the
I'm
N-word.
a retard.
Out loud. Anymore.
I just think it. No shit. No. I mean, that's the one that I don't use because, like, we grew up in the 80s. At least I grew up in the 80s. And back then, there were certain things that it was okay to call someone, and there were certain things that it wasn't. The N-word was never okay. And I don't like using it.
My go-to is that's gay as fuck.
Yeah, I call shit gay all the time.
It's a good time.
Because if I don't like something, then it's gay. But it's not like I don't like gay people.
You can be gay and you can be a gay fag. It's like a biker. Are you bike curious?
Dude, that episode of South Park's fucking genius.
Yeah.
the best
Yeah.
Because the teacher and the principal and the school and the county and the newspaper and everyone's all mad at these kids because they keep saying faggot. But what they mean when they say faggot is like a piece of shit, an inconsiderate piece of shit doing something that's inconsiderate and piece of shit. Like, for instance, Harley dudes riding around the city and revving their fucking motors. They were like, why do you call them faggots? They're not gay. It's like, well, because they're revving their motors and they're being jerks. They're like, well, what do you call if it was a gay biker doing that? Like,
gay fag.
Gay faggot. And I still agree with that.
Yeah, dude.
And I think that anyone who's offended right now, like, it's you who's offended, not me who's offended you. Like, you chose to be offended. You have a brain that says, I wish to be offended and will be. And you should probably think about that.
Yeah, man, like I got duals in my truck, but I still hate those guys that hit it under the underpass. I'm like, you're such a fag.
I mean, I use that word. I mean, use that word loosely too. Like I just call everybody nigga.
Yeah, again, I don't use that one. I just don't. That's fine. If I need to reference it, I will say N-word.
Inward Jim.
That's funny.
Yeah. That word, inward Jim.
Thank you.
MSB 9021 said Gary the Glock didn't kill himself or retire. Poor old Gary the Glock. Oh man, I gotta come up with a name for fucking when I get the dagger. Fagger the dagger.
Hey, Cerakoted purple. That's what I say. Make the colors loud.
I got sniper green and black slide. It looks sexy.
I've never purple's never been my color. I've never been like, oh, purple's awesome.
Joker, bro.
I'm starting to like it, but it was more like pip colors on purple. Okay.
Well, that was like the color of royalty, right? Because it was really expensive to make blue and it was really expensive to make red. And they took the most expensive colors and just mixed them together. Like, fuck you, you rich ass.
Yeah, and certain cultures, purple is death.
But I mean, that was like medieval times, you know what I mean? So now purple's just like,
Okay.
it's gay. Yeah, I agree.
Well, I mean, we don't go that. I'm like certain colors is like who wants that? Like brown. I don't think really cares. Like brown is their favorite color.
Not their favorite color, no.
I heard there's some outliers. There are those ones.
Lord. Well, the colorblind don't know what colors are.
Okay, so there's like a specific terms that you literally only see in black and white. Most people who are colorblind means that there's a color that they can't see or two colors that look the same to them.
Yeah.
But there are people who, I forget if it's like rods or cones, whichever one it is that sees color, they're just born without those in their eyeballs. And so everything's like a fucking 1920s film.
But I went to college with a guy who was colorblind, and he failed every wiring test, so he's dead now.
Well, that's one of the things that'll make you do a job if you can't do that.
Dude, so like that's one that you probably need fucking normal sight for is being an electrician.
Well, yeah,
you're gonna be like, oh, the red wire and the other red wire, and it's like red and black, and you're fucking dead.
Yeah, but we're like HVAC, but yeah, we do electrical too. But I'm like, you're retarded. You're literally fucking with a rooftop unit right now at 600 volts. And then he's dead now, so.
Did he die from doing that?
Far, though.
Well, he definitely didn't die from not being colorblind.
Did he get the jab?
No, he got electrocuted.
Oh, okay.
well, that's what I'm asking. How did he get the job? Because they usually stop people from doing that if you're like colorblind at a certain point.
Yeah, I'm like, you can cheat on tests and stuff, but I'm like, you realize you're going to be messing with this voltage, right? And then he's dead, so.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm like, what a dumbass. Why didn't you just be a plumber or something?
I don't know, man. You might get hurt. You might get killed with hot water. You don't know the color.
No, yeah, but I mean, at least sewage, you know, it doesn't look as bad when you're colorblind.
Dude, what was that
Well,
dude's
well,
name
but
who
wait a minute,
lost
they
his
got
house
technology
because
for
someone
that
stole
now.
his mortgage?
Roll call.
Roll call. Roll call. Yeah, roll call got his house stolen somehow.
Yeah, give that guy some love.
Well, I was gonna ask. They got technology for that now. That's why people wear those special glasses so you can see color. Which is cool.
Yeah, he died before that.
That's with that.
Go Shadow says colorblind never had issues with electricity. That's why I have my fluke meter for.
Yeah, them flukes, man.
Fuck's a fluke meter?
It's a brand. They're pretty damn good electrical meters.
Well, I don't give a fluke. Anyway, yeah. So they found some cocaine in his gun pouch. That put us in a that was a pretty big rabbit hole right there that we just went down over gun pouch. Oh, I saw this. This is fucking next level, bro. It's like for the guy who's riding his bike and he wants to take pictures of something as he's going along. Bro.
I was really hoping that was a flamethrower.
I like it. I want it.
Now you just got to mount a Glock on that bitch with a
I bet
gun
be a
mag.
police officer, bike officer, something like that. I'm like, what about?
You're right.
Dagger,
That's a ready-made fucking gun turret right there.
Yeah, man, that's sweet as fuck. Put that small flamethrower on there. Oh yeah.
Like the Black Hawk helicopters, they've got the fucking machine gun up front that aims at whatever the pilot looks at.
Oh yeah.
So it's always ready to fire at any time. Like anytime that he looks at something, he's like, threat, fire, and it's like already aiming at them because he's looking at it.
That's what I thought that thing was, not a camera.
I mean, it's same principle.
Dude, just buy one, and we'll just do that.
I like it. Oh yeah, here's your Ohio story. 7 months ago, Ohio started allowing citizens to carry concealed firearms without permits. A study has found that gun crime rates have since decreased in 6 of the 8 largest cities in the state. That's pretty fucking powerful. And that blows away. Anytime anyone's got like a gun argument where they're like, we got to have less guns because less guns means less people die from guns. It's like, all right, well, what about Ohio? And it's not just Ohio. It's not like, because then if it was just Ohio, then you could be like, well, that's just one place that happened in. That's not how it works. It's like, okay, well.
What about don't say that, Honda?
This place?
I'm just saying, you look at places that have like the strictest gun laws. They also have the worst murder rates. The like, and it's not even just guns, bro. Like, go to England. Like, London has like knife laws and bullshit because people just keep stabbing each other, and they have acid attacks and other stuff, and dudes have to fucking defend bridges with narwhal tusks. It's fucking it's Mad Max out there, bro. In a way.
Yep.
Narwhal tusks.
You remember that story?
No,
I do.
Dude, there was a terrorist attack on some bridge. I forget the bridge, and a dude was drinking at a pub and saw the terrorist out on the bridge, and they had a narwhal tusk hanging on the fucking wall because, as one does, I guess. And the motherfucker grabbed the narwhal tusk off the wall and ran out there and fucking stopped the guy with the narwhal tusk.
the guy's a legend. He drank for free every day after that.
He needed to. He deserved it. All right, which one are you guys choosing?
AR-10.
They are
Number
10.
2.
I'm aware.
2.
2. Wait, if I can just have for free, 3.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Like, if cost is no issue, 3 is the answer.
No,
Yeah.
Because then you could sell it and buy 1 and 2 and have enough money left over to buy ammo for 1 and 2. and
Hell
magazines
no,
for
I'm
1 and
keeping
2.
3. That's in my collection.
3's in your collection?
Yes.
Holy shit!
How much did you pay for it?
No, I'm talking about I would put 3 in my collection.
Oh,
In a heartbeat.
I was like, is
Nah,
that
I
on the
would buy one.
fucking
I would buy one
California
a long time
registry
ago. Nah, that
list?
shit's
You
expensive.
cheater?
Yeah, it is.
Huh?
You 3D printer, you?
Remember, I told you rifles ain't not a problem for me to get. It's fucking handguns is.
I have a good buddy I went to high school with, blah, blah, blah. Like, he's one of the people who got me into guns back in the day. And he's got a 16S. And I shot it, and I'm like, this is not better than an AR-15. I'm sorry. It's not. I mean, even if it is a little bit better somehow, like accuracy-wise or whatever, it's not worth 4 AR-15s.
That's the AR. That's the 5.56 one, right?
Yeah, the 16S, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I understand the 308 was like that shit kills fucking optics, but yeah, for that one it's like,
Well, he told me he got a SCAR, and I just assumed that he meant the 308. So I went over all excited to see it, and he pulled out the 16, and I'm like, ugh.
Like, I wasted my gas to get here.
well, funny thing, I just bought some 308 from a coworker right now, so I was like, fuck it, give me the ammo.
Black tips for all the fucking Terminators coming.
Just wish.
You need 50 BMG for that, as we learned from whatever
Yeah, that's why I
Terminator
can't
movie
have
that
here
was.
either.
No,
BMG.
shotgun
Terminator
was doing
Genesis.
pretty good.
I can't have 50 BMG here.
Shotguns didn't do shit.
What? Bullshit. First one, second one, fucking melted the dude a little bit, gave you a little bit of time to run away. Fucking second one, the dude stole the shotgun out of or the first one, stole the shotgun out of the fucking police cruiser, cut it down. Good enough.
And yet they persisted.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's just a shotgun.
But you shoot the one dude in the chest with the 50 BMG and he's done. And you can take his battery or whatever they did. I forget what they did. They took his chip. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was the chip to power their jump to the future.
Well, I mean, there you go, Honda. Get you. They got that. Who makes that single shot one?
The single shot AK.
No, the single. There's a break action 50 cal.
Yeah, the one that
Right,
almost killed Kentucky
Yeah,
Ballistics.
it's like $800. It ain't bad even. $800 for a single shot.
Dude, I was gonna get back in the day. They had single shot AR-15 50 BMG uppers,
Yeah.
and they were like $600. And I was like, I don't know, man, $600, blah blah blah. And then I didn't buy it. And now they're like fucking. Dude, the one that you're talking about is not $800, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, they're like 15.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, that's why I usually tell anybody, don't waste your don't take too
Which-
long of buying something. If you feel like, oh, I'm not sure, get it.
Well, for 1,500, like it's still fucking cheap.
Yeah, but fuck,
Yeah.
you're like almost $17 a round right now, right? Like fuck that.
No way, dude. 50 BMG is like $2 a round, unless you're getting the specialty crazy
Well,
rounds.
I thought it was 5, but
Yeah, it was
could
like
be-
5 for some years now.
Yeah, this one guy's charging me $15
Well,
a round at the range.
Well, here's the funny part: we can't have 50 BMG guns here no more, but we still got the fucking ammo, so it's like cheap.
Get the fuck out of there.
I am
I'm working on it, man.
taking time. Shit, just gotta have money.
There you.
Hold on, I'm looking.
See.
50 PMG is like $4 a round.
Shit. Okay.
Look at
Maybe that
338
was at the-
Lapua, you're
that's
looking
at
at
the
like
height
$8 to
of-
$10.
I got
$3 a round.
All right.
$335, $350.
Is that reman or?
American Marksman 50 BMG tracer rounds.
Ooh. Okay. Can you put that on?
American Marksman 50 BMG. Just go to AmmoSeek, dude.
I know. Okay. Can you do that right now on YouTube?
Yeah, we're not looking at guns.
Oh,
Looking
okay.
at-
Yeah, it's not guns.
Okay,
It's
I don't know,
freedom
'cause, you know,
seeds.
it's ammo and
Those are all
prices.
freedom seeds.
I'm sure they'll
I
make a
love-
rule at some point, and then retroactively we'll get a strike for this. But
All right. Let's do it.
Now look at 338 Lapua and then laugh.
Yeah.
No,
Fuck
no,
that.
yeah.
yeah, that's
338
just like
Lapua,
$6 a round.
I was just looking
$10
at this
a round.
earlier. Yeah, that shit was almost more expensive than 50 BMG.
It
Last
is
time I
more
saw.
expensive than 50.
Yep.
You gotta hit search again. There you go.
Seeking.
Yeah, I was looking at this days ago because I was just curious.
Oh, it's like the
I was
same
one
price.
day I'll get a
380 around.
free
What? It went down.
Ammo seek for the win, baby.
All right, now let's get some 308.
You wanna look at
416
308?
Barrett.
All right, now
416
compared to
Barrett.
this is the superior round for price.
No, we need the 308. That one. Seek it. I'm a seeker. I'm a seeker, Harry Potter. 67
Man.
cents a round.
When
That's
I
not
was
bad.
buying that fucking 308 for the SFAR I had, I was spending like $1 around some bullshit.
Fuck, you got
Shit,
raped.
the ammo I bought from
Dude,
my
I remember
coworker,
back
I was
before the
pretty much-
fucking pandemic happened, I was buying it for 50 cents a round. Brass,
No, thank-
fucking name brand shit, you know?
Now this 308 ammo I got from my coworker shit almost was pretty much like 30 cents a round. I was like, fuck it, I'm get off it. Buy it off you, because you don't know.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
30 cents a round for 308. That's even in the before times, that was good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
416 Barrett.
416 nitro, rock my shoulder, bro.
460.
Again.
The only problem
Barrett.
is he mixed this 308 ammo all together because it's two different types.
Can't even find it.
They got 416 nitro in there.
Shoot,
You
I
got
can't
everything,
find that either.
man. I don't even have
One
to.
Buffalo round, bro. Africa round.
No, they don't have 416 nitro.
You,
Yeah, I've shot 3 rounds out of it. I'm good. I'll never again.
I think it's do Taylor or Rugby.
Rigby.
That's it. Rigby.
Rudy.
$5 a round.
571 a round. There you go.
Fuck that.
Hornady.
360
Dangerous
Buckhammer.
King.
What's that? What's that 454 the elephant round? The double barrel?
Dude, it's got an elephant on the box.
Yeah.
What does it look like? Oh, it looks like a bullet.
Like-
Okay.
It's a straight wall case, but huge.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's about the size of bigger than an Asian's penis.
Probably not the
That's a good
ATF
question.
says look up 950 JDJ.
Oh God.
950. I wonder if they even have it.
Was that just a fucking cannon?
Do they still
I don't
sell
think they do.
6.8 Jap?
That is just racist. Just kidding.
That was the one that always threw me off. I was like, oh, that's supposed to be a derogatory term. They just said it for short.
No, it's just slant eye.
I think that's 6.8
Oh,
by
no.
51 is the Japanese.
Well, no, yeah, it's supposed to be derogatory. Just saying the term jab. I'm like, oh, really? I'm like, I thought they just said it for short.
Holy shit.
Which one is this?
Dollar.
Oh, 22.
$1.11 per round.
Dude, I saw this shit. This isn't new. I know it's been out for a while or whatever. Is this available yet, though?
I don't know, but put that on your dagger, bro.
Not if I'm trying to go cheap. But that's
Oh.
fucking cool, dude. That's like Halo gun.
That's just a backplate, right?
Yeah, it's a back.
I think the mag has to have a magnetic follower in it, though.
It's something like that. Yeah.
That's still pretty fucking sick, though.
Surprised nobody didn't play the Halo music and did a review of this thing yet if it's out.
I mean, let's be honest. In like in an actual combat situation, that shit's fucking useless. Because no one's gonna be like, "Oh, I got 11 rounds left. 10.
Yeah.
9. Oh, there's 8 bad guys left. I better reload."
No,
Yeah.
no, no, no,
Tell you
no,
one
no,
thing,
no, no, no.
Something
With a
stops
chronic
working.
reloader.
That magazine's coming out of that gun faster than you can say fucking Apple, dude. And the new one's going in.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. You shoot till it's empty, and then you practice fucking quick reload from that point. You know.
Or until it stops. If there's a jam or some fucking shit, that magazine's going flying out of that fucking gun.
Tap rack bang.
Yeah.
Tap rack. Bang.
But I was gonna ask this: when y'all have ammo in the ammo box, y'all just like open up the ammo and just throw it all inside the box?
I
So-
used to do that, but honestly, it fucks your shit up. It's better to just leave.
I don't care for that either. But that's what the guy did. about the 308 ammo. So I'm just like, and it's bad enough it's mixed between two different ammo brands.
Well, there's sometimes when you buy it, like from like Freedom Munitions or whatever, their Remand stuff is just in a bag in a box, and I just throw it into like an ammo crate and call it good.
Oh yeah, I had that.
Yeah, I
But,
used to do like I had this this big fucking ammo box when I didn't have like I had like 22 and 9mm and 357 and 223 and 7.62 39, just all mixed in there, dude.
Oh, fuck that.
Damn.
And then I'd like
No,
fucking take shit out and be all like covered in lead and weird shit, and I stopped doing that pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
No, I
I
don't
was always
just
more
buy a box though and just dump it in. I just keep it in the box.
same.
Put it in the box. Put it in the box.
But hey, I got a free ammo.
How much
cage
do you
and
guys
it's
think
ammo.
that slide cost, though? Is the
Dude,
question.
that's got to be at least 300 or up.
I would
I'm
say
thinking 7.
for just the back plate, like let's say you don't even need the slide. It's just a back plate replacement. You're looking at $400 or $500.
So I just looked it up. $1,200 MSRP.
Oh my god!
Useless. Buy ammo.
Yeah, fuck that.
Not that.
When
not
someone
worth it.
tries to shoot you, the gun control laws kick in.
Thank God.
I know kung fu. Show me.
That's funny. Hey, man.
220 restaurants closed in Denver last year. Expect more closures, higher dining costs this year.
You better be bringing that fucking
You
rain.
guys, how are the restaurants doing?
Great.
You're
Yeah, we're
lying.
doing good over here, man.
Fucking Nebraska's a bunch of liars.
Food trucks are where it's at.
Yeah. Yeah, the taco trucks and shit. Little fucking
Oh, yeah.
roach
So
coaches.
There's a lot of those that popped up around here too in the last couple of years.
Well,
I'm
that's
always afraid when I eat at a food truck. Like, it's either going to be good and you're going to be like, oh, I'm glad I ate at that food truck. Or it's going to be like, okay. And 5 hours later, you're praying to the porcelain god, shitting every fucking organ out of your butthole one at a time.
I mean, yeah, it's a dice roll you got to take.
It's a diet. Yes, you're playing Russian roulette with your goody hole.
Well, I mean, you got a bonus hole, so you'll be fine.
I don't have a bonus hole. Maybe you have a bonus hole.
I'm too fat to have a bonus hole.
You got bonus flaps.
Sounds
Yeah.
like.
Regardless, there's still suction noises.
And friction.
Nah, I was talking.
Yeah, there's chapped.
Oh shit!
Nah,
You broke it.
Oh my! We
I was
gotta
talking
start
to,
over. All right, we're starting the chat over.
All right. Hey, while you're doing that, let me get a second here. Hey, chat, make sure you drop in some likes and some subs because this is a fucking lit chat right here. I'm
Yeah,
I'm
do it.
Chief Chill for anybody's chat I'm on, so that's like my thing.
Yeah, don't be a fag. Don't be a knife guy in a gunfight.
near school.
I love that show. You guys ever watch It's Always Sunny?
Oh yeah.
I've seen a little bit, and that was, of course, I saw that episode.
Did you see they just got nominated for something?
Bro, they're fucking great. Like every episode, not every episode literally, but pretty much every episode I've ever seen of It's Always Sunny is fucking hilarious, dude.
Oh yeah, it's good, dude. I love it.
And they started off strong. Like a lot of shows, like season 1 sucks. No, not this show. Season 1 of Always Sunny is great. It's a masterpiece.
I like it when Max starts getting fat in the episodes, but he still thinks he's ripped. It's great. I also love Charlie's character. Cracks me up.
Oh, bro, check this shit out. I don't know what this was from like the 1950s or what. I mean, they're doing like it's like a, I don't know, reenactment or something of a battle.
I've seen this.
But
Yeah,
look,
they do stuff like
for its work, the dudes hop in. They're all in different boats. They like sail around in formation and fucking like play out a battle for the people on the shore watching. Like, watch this shit, dude.
I want one.
Yeah, I'd just be more scared if he was in the deep ass water and started drowning if that shit malfunctioned.
No, bro, just swim.
Well, not everybody can swim.
Well, don't go in the water.
I wonder, is he pedaling in there? Like, how are these things moving?
Well, I
It's
remember,
all
I got a
gas.
motor.
Isn't that fucking cool, dude?
I
Now
like
watch
young
this.
voters.
Play Battleship.
Can they shoot?
Yes,
Yep.
What?
yes.
Yeah, they do all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh,
you sunk
dude.
my battleship.
Look, that one's saying, is there a dude in there? Is there someone about to die for this fucking reenactment?
Hopefully. What?
Yeah,
Shot
dude.
the plane?
This is 1950s or whatever, dude. I don't know, maybe
Those
60s.
are awesome.
Yeah, a lot of creative stuff, but they be fucking up reenactments now no more, so it's not worth it. Sad as that is. That's gonna be
Dude,
lost
that's
art.
fucking cool.
They should do that every summer, and I would go to wherever they do that in the summertime.
Oh, imagine doing that, and you put the electric. We had those you got the RC cars with the RC planes. You start doing that stuff with the boats and stuff. They're
That's
dropping
cool.
bombs.
When the kids were younger, I bought them it was Christmas time, and I was like, oh, like, let me get this little drone thing, because it's like, it was like $60. It wasn't that much for a drone. Like, booyah. Now they have a drone. We were flying it around inside, and it kept crashing because it was hard to control. So we're like, well, let's go outside where there's some more space, and we can fly it around. And I have the controller, and I make it take off, and I fly left, and I fly right, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to, like, make it go really high. And then I make it go really high. And that was the last time we ever saw it.
Yeah, went out of signal and just kept going.
We looked for like 2 hours for that fucking thing, dude. Never fucking saw it again. Oh well.
Hello.
Before you listen to Bill Gates about anything, remember he visited Epstein Island at least 17 noted times.
Yep.
Yuck.
They weren't talking about Windows.
I like all those interviews. There was some interview that they did with him where they're like, well, what do you think about, your associations with Jeffrey Epstein now that all this information's come out about him? It's like, well, I just had dinner with him. I don't know what his thing was. I don't know. Like, can we move on to the next question? Like, fuck you, dude. You fucking knew. You've been to the goddamn island 17 times, dude.
For pizza rolls.
There's not a
Annoying.
fucking frog's chance in a boiling pot of water that you haven't fucking diddled children on the fucking island, bro. I would be willing to bet quite a bit on that.
So the way he's stuttering, he knew something.
Do you think that would work?
No.
Would you try it?
Oh yeah.
Fuck up.
I mean, it's not going to hurt the gun. I don't think.
I think it might.
I mean,
Like, pretty much whatever.
it's only going to be like 122 round per barrel that goes off, if that.
They
Superbad
got
says,
a Mike Mike looking thing you can mount on the bottom of an AR that shoots 22 rounds at once. It's pretty cool.
Superbad says, you may know Kung Fu. I know Mexican Judo. Is that where you just like grab a handful of fentanyl and like throw it in their face and go, shisha, pocket fentanyl.
Pocket fentanyl. I almost said that. God damn it.
Shisha. Who else wants to see this?
I agree with the chat from last night. I think Vivek has a better chance of being president without being vice.
Man, that's full of shit. I disagree. What's that?
I want to say Tucker Carlson, dude. Honestly,
That would be amazing.
There
I
was
think-
a whole.
Well, the
chant
thing about
going
Tucker
on.
Carlson is, like, he's better as a pundit. He's better as someone who gets to spread information. Like, if he's vice president, like, now his whole platform's gone. And he's, like, what does a vice president do besides Cheney? Nothing is the answer. They just sit on their fucking ass and then, like, have, like, I don't know, what is, what's her face? She just shows up and makes, like, incoherent sentences.
You mean the one with the IQ of a
The
turnip?
thing about the future is it hasn't happened yet, but we have to remember the past in order for the present to be the future. So if you want to be part of the future together, then we're going to have to move forward from the past. What are you? What?
Yeah, I'm embarrassed that she's on TV. She makes America look so fucking stupid.
No,
Biden
she makes
doesn't
herself
look
look
bad,
fucking
she-
retarded, and by extension, she proves that they obviously cheated for the fucking win.
Now she must have the best gag reflexes in the world.
I don't know, ask Montel.
Could also ask Willie Brown too.
He's
Probably
still alive?
don't.
Suck a fucking.
I would
Is
say
Willie still
don't
alive?
ask her husband because he looks like he's cucked like a motherfucker, bro. Like he's seen her get fucked by like a whole train of black dudes.
Old
Nice.
white dudes.
Probably.
Leia was there.
She can suck a bowling ball through a fucking garden hose, to say the least.
Oh, I never dealt with any half black Indian chicks, so I know I wasn't there.
Dana dropped in too and says, "I'd prefer Tucker, but I'll take either." Again, dude, I think like Vivek would be like the nuclear option. Like, okay, impeach me. Okay, assassinate me.
Tucker
And that
would make a great press secretary for that administration.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, that's the gayest job, though, dude.
Not really, because you have to go out there and fucking deal with the media all the time. Is what it is.
And lie to everybody all the time and like fucking.
No. That gal that Trump had was awesome. She's like, that's a fucking retarded question, guys. Can we get to something that actually makes sense?
Kayleigh
What was her name?
McInerney.
I miss her.
Kayleigh McInerney, I think is what it is.
I like her, yeah.
No, not her. The other one.
What's
Sarah
the name of that
Sanders?
position again?
God damn it! I got to look it up.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about. She had that one weird name.
Not
What
the
do you
chick
call that
said,
position?
Dumb bitch.
It's press
What do you call
secretary.
Press secretary. Thank you.
Press. No, put Alex Jones as press secretary. That'd be funny.
Man, if you put Alex Jones as somebody in his cabinet, that would piss him off to no end.
Like I said, press secretary.
No,
that
not
would work.
her. Was that her?
No, not her. The fat one.
Nope. I know which one you're talking about. She got a weird name.
God damn it! I can't remember her name.
That is the one you're thinking of.
No.
it's not.
Google,
She was older.
just Google Trump's press secretary, 2020, whatever the fuck.
That's what I did.
Really?
Well, I didn't do 2020, whatever the fuck, but
Well, that's
McInerney
what-
was one. Sarah Sanders was the other one.
Maybe it's Sarah
As far as I can remember.
Sanders.
yeah, was it Sarah Huckabee Sanders? Let me
Yes,
look it
and
up.
she's now Arkansas governor.
Oh, really? Yeah, that chick.
Yeah, Huckabee.
No, it wasn't her either. She had blonde hair.
No.
Are you sure you ain't talking about Biden's one? That's what you're mistaken of?
No,
No,
Trump.
she's a bitch.
I swear there was another one, dude. Unless I came, did I come from the other dimension when the fucking dimensions collided and like they you know?
Yeah, that's the one where 9/11 didn't happen. You should go back to that.
Right, I'm from the one where the Nazis won World War II.
One. Oh shit! Get out of that one. Anyway, this is a two-way Taco Tuesday where we talk about guns and shit.
Trump said tonight Vivek is going to be working with him for a long time. See?
Nice.
And the way that, okay, so like if you guys were watching, Vivek did his concession speech in front of Trump with Trump standing behind him and clapping. And he fucking killed it, dude. And he walked away with more grace and more self-respect than anyone I've seen in a long time.
Well, I got a feeling that they were going to work together.
Kellyanne Conway for the win. Thank you, Randy Butternubs.
Is that man a gold star?
Yes, this is the one I was thinking of. Kellyanne Conway.
No, that's not the one I was thinking of.
Yeah, she was never.
And everyone's like, "What is Stephanie Grisham?" You're thinking about your Huckabee Sanders. No, that's the one I was thinking. She was fucking great, dude. Kellyanne Conway for the win. You may think you're cool, but you'll never be as cool as a Mongolian shepherd with an AK-47 and a pet snow leopard.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Silly Mongolian.
You got to build a wall for that.
Funny thing is, I didn't met a Mongolian girl. I'm trying to talk to her, but she got that hippie vibe to her.
That snow leopard looks fucking scary as fuck.
Yeah, I'm good.
It's like, good kitty, good kitty. Oh, he's eating me!
Yeah, we have leopards here, but not that big.
Wes says, I don't trust
Like
Vivek.
a bobcat.
Bro, I will say I started out in that camp of not trusting Vivek, but the more I heard him talk, the more, like, either he is the best psyop ever who knows exactly what to fucking say to people like me who are in the know, who fucking know what's actually going on in the world, and speak to those people intelligently and in a way that gives them hope for the future. Like, either he is exactly what I think he is, or he's the biggest psyop fucking fake piece of shit that's going to swindle us all. Either way, I don't think there's anything we can do about it. Might as well just go along with it, you know?
I see where you come from.
thing
I'd just be
is-
cautious.
It's a situation of I don't want to be hurt again, and that's what I feel like with Vivek.
Well, I mean, it's like if you go through a bad breakup, right? Bad relationship, and you're like, well, I don't want to go through that again, so I'm just not going to be in a relationship anymore.
Or you just turn gay. What?
Then instead of like, well, you might end up alone, you're choosing to end up alone. You know what I'm saying?
And then you have
Yeah.
more money for guns and ammo.
Yeah, yeah. And you can use those to masturbate yourself with Tears for Lube at night. Because that's all you'll have.
Damn. That's savage.
Welcome to the Savage Faggot chat.
Why? See,
I'm bringing words back, baby. You don't like it, get out.
If you don't like it, stick your thumb up your butthole.
Daniel says,
Where did Vivek touch Ohio?
where did Vivek show me on the doll?
Oh, that's good.
Well, it all started about 20 years ago.
Oh no! Vivek.
yeah, hello, darkness, my whole friend.
Poor
So what was that?
Ohio.
What was that deal where, you know, NATO wasn't going to expand anywhere closer to Russia and Russia was going to stop making nukes or whatever it was? I forget what the deal was. You guys remember that?
Oh yeah, we don't do that anymore.
It's from like the 80s or something. Under Gorbachev, I think.
Yeah, it was a treaty of some kind.
Some sort of treaty that was signed that NATO would stop encroaching. And yet, here we are with NATO countries such as Turkey for some reason. Why is Turkey a negative? A NATO country.
We like
You're talking about adding Ukraine, Latvia, Estonia, Lithuania, Finland, Sweden, Norway, all part of, like, Poland used to be part, Czech, fucking Slovakia, Hungary, Romania, Serbia. Those all used to be part of fucking Russia. And now they're all part of fucking goddamn the UN or the New World Order or whatever you want to call them. A New World Order. Bam, bam, a New World Order.
I don't know. I ain't too much scared of the UN because they sound pretty cuckish anyway, so I ain't gonna do shit.
No, what the UN does is they say, "Oh no, America is not, what's the word? They're destabilized. America is now destabilized. So let's send in UN troops." So
AKA
they
China.
gather up a bunch of people from third world countries, train them for 5 minutes, give them a rifle and a tank and a blue helmet, and send them on the streets of America, where, if tradition holds for the UN, they will rape and pillage and plunder the nation. That's what they do in all of the African nations that they've been in. Any country that they go into, there's always accusations of misdeeds by UN troops because they're always from shit fucking third world countries that no one cares about. And then they're like, well, no one cares about me, so if I fucking like fight for the UN, then I'll get citizenship or whatever to wherever and my life will be better. oh, cool, I get to rape a bunch of bitches now, and the UN will cover it up for me because it looks bad for them, so I can do it even longer. Like, that's the whole history of the fucking UN, dude.
I'm usually a good betting man. I would think we would beat the shit out of them well if they came over here.
Well, China was the only country that accepted the bid for UN, and UN accepted them. And I don't know if you noticed, but there's a bunch of Chinese motherfuckers over here now.
Yep.
China.
Weird. They're just waiting to bust out the helmets, son.
Yeah.
And it was purely
I
for
think
the
all of our
fact that
targets should be blue.
they're
Anytime you go to the gun range and you set up your fucking target at the end of the range,
dick
it
shot.
shouldn't be red, it shouldn't be black, it shouldn't be yellow, it should be blue.
You know, it's funny when you say that because I know some people make like green lasers, red lasers, and they make blue lasers. I think there was like some optics that did have blue, right? I was probably gonna add more to those.
Those are actually better for people that are colorblind.
Blue dot, I couldn't do. My eyes don't focus on blue light for some reason.
I like green. It shows up better.
Green's fine, red's fine. There's nothing wrong with green or red.
Yellow is just kind of weird to me. Like,
Yellow's for Call of Duty.
no, so we got the little wheel fiber optics thing on the side, on the little thing.
Yeah,
that was kind of weird. Or a little orange and stuff.
There's a new Miss America, and she is penis free, and I think that's pretty neat. And she's from Colorado.
Oh, yuck.
She's got a weird nose, bro. Look at her nose.
What are you talking about? She's got like demon eyes with giant teeth. She's gonna eat your ass.
Yeah, I don't think she's really that hot.
I'm not
She's
digging.
like way hotter chicks, and she's not it.
Yeah.
Dude, her eyes are following me. She's a demon, bro.
You're a demon.
No, I'm a tech.
Succubus.
Read 2 shits I put in the chat, says Daniel. You see Germany leaked war plans. They're going to be fully engaged in Russia in a year. Did not
That
see
makes
that.
sense why they're occupied. Because remember, they all going hardcore. Remember, it was a couple years ago they were going all hardcore with the getting everything ready.
It even talked about needing to happen before Biden is out.
Great. So you mean this year?
Yes. Dude, I'm telling you, this is the year where everything goes down.
Yep.
Get your dagger fast.
This is the year where I think the banks have problems. I think this is the year where we get central bank digital currency. I think this is the year where we get some kind of new pandemic. I think this is the year where race riots and stuff happen like they did back in 2016. I think this is the year where they steal the election again. I think this is the year where World War III might begin. I think this is the year when you guys fill in the blank. Like, those are all my predictions.
They turn off the internet and the power to us.
Oh yeah, the power.
The internet might go out. The power. The sky's the limit, boys. Like, if it comes 2024 and I'm wrong about everything, if February 29th happens,
28.
well, yeah, because that's the day after the 28th.
Oh yeah, I got you. Okay.
And I'm wrong, then you can say Honda was wrong. Dude, if
This is
February
the year-
28th goes down, I'm going to be fucking freaked out.
This is the year that they're not going to be able to reach you for your extended car warranty.
It's true.
I'm going to make 2 predictions on this. Political assassinations will happen this year. It'll be the Democrats killing both their own party people and Republicans. And the second one is something will happen on April 8th.
Plus,
It's going to be a mass awakening event. It's either going to be demonic evil mass awakening, or it'll be God's angels coming awake.
So they're talking about demons, huh?
Do you mean February 28th? Yep, I agree.
No, I mean April 8th, because April 8th is the day that we are having a total solar eclipse in Ohio.
It's all about
the
Ohio.
first time in over 150
Yeah,
years.
we've had solar eclipses in Nebraska. We're good.
I still never even seen a solar eclipse.
You just sleep. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Dude, it's the gayest faggoty shit you ever. Oh, let's go outside and look at. Oh, you can't look at it directly though. So here you could make a cameo obscura, and you can see it on a piece of paper.
I remember it was always you're all the
Or you
white
could just do the Donald Trump method and just look at the sun. Like, you remember that
Fuck
shit?
it. Yeah, fuck it.
Either way, you don't really get to see very much. I don't know how did all the ancient people even know? Because it's done in fucking 30 minutes. Like if you're busy fucking harvesting wheat or whatever, you're not even gonna notice, you know?
Well, they
Well,
just
remember,
thought
a lot
it
of
was a
people had a lot
cloud
of
when they
time.
looked up, and they're like, "What the fuck?"
Well, remember, yeah, people that had a lot of time in their hands, so fuck it. Let me look deep into this.
Just to be clear, I dropped a bomb every 20 minutes for 8 years.
Sounds about right.
I think that's the average. How many bombs were dropped during his presidency? And if you divide that number of bombs by the total amount of time of 8 years, the average is every 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Bomb
he
was
could have
just-
bombed the shit out of everybody.
He bombed American citizens in Yemen.
Yep.
Without a trial. He killed a teenage boy because he was with his father and his father might be a terrorist.
Should make me want to crunch the numbers.
You want to do the numbers? Let's do the numbers. Calculator. So we have 8 years, right? Times 365 days, times 24 hours, times 3 per hour every 20 minutes, right? He dropped 210,000 bombs. Let's double check that. How many bombs
No, you're on a list now.
were dropped during?
Okay, I got the number. Just divided by 4,207,680 minutes. So divide by 20. You know what? 4 million. You know that number.
I already did the math, dude.
Okay.
No, I literally just did it in front of you. It was 210,000 bombs. But I don't know, because the internet's never going to give us an answer. You ever use Brave? You know what that is?
No, I just use DuckDuckGo
Yes.
because I'm cute.
Brave is the shit.
Yeah, I used to use that as my thing. I just haven't been using it as I should. Ever since I switched out my, had this built-in PC.
Okay, this is saying 26,172 bombs in 7 countries. 26,001. Okay, so they've got their math off. Twitter, fact checkers. It wasn't every 20 minutes for 8 years. Assholes. It was 20, 40, 60, 200 minutes, 6, 12, 18. It was one every 3 hours and 20 minutes.
Yeah, pay attention, guys.
It's much better.
That's acceptable. As long as it's over 3 hours, it's fine. Ew. The fuck is that?
Just shut your talk hole and fucking listen.
Just because I'm fat, that doesn't invalidate the things that I say. She died. Ready to get super size? Yeah, she died too.
Today I got you a big Fruit Loop.
He's dead. Join me on my fat positive radio show, which didn't last long because she died. Just because I'm fat, that doesn't.
Yeah, all these fat positivity, body positivity people who are like, oh, it doesn't matter if I look like Free Willy. They're dead. So you don't have to deal with them all. That's really the solution. Give them another cheeseburger.
Working on it.
Daniel says wrong. That article is only from 2016. Only for 2016.
Go back to your calculator.
Well, I mean, if we can't really do that because if we only can get 1 year at a time, we're gonna have to. That's way more work than I want to do right now.
Shit.
Barbara Streisand says she'll leave the United States if Donald Trump wins the 2024 election. Whoa-ha-ha!
Oh darn, that would be a travesty.
Didn't she promise us in 2016 too?
And I said, has she been to the island? Journalist who demanded concentration camps for unvaccinated people drops dead at age 33. Hoo-ha-ha! And I said, did he get the jab?
Hashtag yes.
Okay, this is what we were talking about last night. Chinese scientists create a mutant coronavirus strain that attacks the brain and has a 100% kill rate in mice. As they admit, there's a risk it spills over to humans. So this is what we were talking about last. Like I didn't know much about it besides that it comes from pangolins and they fucking coronavirus lab created it and all that shit, and that it kills all the mice that they give it to, and they're humanized mice, which means that they can possibly spread it to us.
Well, they didn't say how does it spread. Is it airborne? Is it, same thing like COVID was? What?
The mouse has to suck on your penis, and then you contract it.
All I'm saying is I got my biohazard stuff ready, so bring it on.
Don't put your dick in a mouse hole, and you'll be fine. This one's for Duke, but he's never here.
The fuck?
Everyone's just hanging out, and there's some goat-looking motherfucker hiding behind the wall.
One of them demons, Ohio.
Wait, maybe that's one of those tunnel Jews that we've heard so much about. Right, and it says Chinese lab experience going to kill us all. That's the thing, bro. It's like, why are you guys creating all these like super deadly viruses? Why are you taking viruses that couldn't be like transmitted to a human and making sure that they can? And it's like, well, there's like a Cold War going on right now, right? And it's like, well, if they don't do it, if we don't do it, then they will. And if we do it, then we can create a vaccine for the thing that we've created. And then when they deploy it, then we'll have a vaccine because we already created the virus. It's like, bro, that's some fucking backward ass thinking right there.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And there's a thing called hubris, because I know that shit might backfire on them.
When your enemies are cutting their own dicks off. I agree. It's where you drink tea and don't care. Of course, we had Martin Luther King the other day. Martin Luther King Day. Who, if you guys don't know, Martin Luther King's family got the FBI to admit in court that they killed Martin Luther King. I don't know if they got him to admit it, but the court found them guilty, found them liable for the death of Martin Luther King. Did you guys know that?
Yes.
Yep. And they got a settlement.
Yep.
For $1, yes, because that's all they wanted. Because they didn't care about the money. They just wanted the goddamn government to admit that they fucking killed him. And when did he find the time to fuck all those bitches? That's what I want to know. You guys know about that?
Well, I was going to say the saddest part thing is that this kid is like the last one of his bloodline. Those two kids ain't had no kids.
Victims of globalism. Did they get the jab? Attempted murder. If you don't automatically get this joke, I have no respect for you. No one's saying anything or laughing, so I don't have any
I
respect for
laughed. I chuckled a little bit.
I mean, I got it, but just like I probably heard jokes, just like this so many times.
Oh, it's just not funny enough for you.
Is it because the birds are black?
Maybe.
Yes, that's why. You're right.
Got him.
Hey! People always think I'm scary to them.
Well, if those birds are eating out your eye,
Who is this woman?
I don't know.
and she's definitely not single.
Find her and bring her to me. She will
I
be
don't know.
mine.
You gotta be careful with a pretty lady.
Oh yes, she will. Yeah, because she'll fucking put your dick in a blender and drink it for dinner. Doesn't matter.
After she uses the 45 on you.
Or get the court on you.
I've never wished I was a 1911 more.
That's Nebraska girl.
If that's what a Nebraska girl looks like, I'm moving to Nebraska. But my idea of what a Nebraska looks like is like her if she ate all of the gravy and stuffing all the time.
Or a gum job chief.
Like
Wow.
gum job.
You guys are dicks.
Check out this winner. Look at him. Look deep into his eyes.
It's got those psycho eyes.
Oh no.
Convicted Colorado murder sentenced again to life in prison for killing the witness to his original murder.
Damn.
Christ.
Man, he's really bad at this game.
In for a penny, in for a pound.
That only works when you're killing pedophiles, man.
Really?
Here's the Martin Luther King Day celebration in Chicago.
Oh, this is old. I remember this shit. Old video.
Yeah, I don't think it actually is. This is a joke.
Yeah, 'cause it'd be like maybe 30 there now.
I'd be afraid standing in that street, bro. Like someone's gonna accidentally shoot somebody, and then everyone's gonna shoot everybody.
Most of the time people run, but if
Yeah,
somebody
that's
got into a heated argument, then somebody gonna start shooting somebody.
That's true. When the shots go out, everyone runs. They don't start shooting. You're right.
It's
like
okay.
those
Half of them
MFAC
don't
rallies where they
volunteer.
just shoot each other a bunch of times.
Oh, we have an oldie but a goodie.
Yeah, I remember it was in a different angle. I was like, oh. I was like, why is he biking with no shirt on and everything?
I mean, he fucked up about as bad as you can fuck up on a bike.
Damn it, Honda. Look what you did.
Never forget the North and South Tower. But World Trade Center 7, which was basically a glorified office fire, fell into its own footprint at free fall acceleration.
Yeah, that checks out.
No steel reinforced concrete building in history, except for the 3 that you're looking at right now, have ever fallen down because of fire. Now, you can make the argument the North and South Tower didn't fall down because of fire. They fell down because of fire, and they got hit by a 747. Fair. The jet fuel, etc.
Allegedly.
Vodka in the microwaves. Whatever you guys want to believe. It's fine. I'll give you that. Building 7? You got nothing. That's what. You check this out. Where's this at? In Texas, of course.
I don't know, but I want some.
Yeah.
I'm
One
about
of the ones with
to
the people did
bitch out.
the vending machine with they put the magazines in the vending machine. That was cool.
Dude, he just got like 6 rounds of 9mm for a quarter.
Yep.
That's pretty badass.
It's like 8 rounds.
Okay, we got to watch this. Muhammad. is the example of 1 billion Muslims worldwide, was a terrorist, mass murderer, slave driver, pedophile, and today still the example for many Muslims. Religion of peace, my ass. Bunch of faggots. Who the fuck is that guy?
He's some dude in the UK, probably running for office, I'm guessing.
I thought he was like a French politician.
Yeah, he's some kind of politician overseas. I'm not sure which country it is, though.
Oh, that's all our stories. Oh, no. Remember the assault wagon? That was
Yep.
fun. Hey, you remember when Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell got blessed by the Pope? That was fun. Hi, I'm from the CIA, and you remember me from such films as WMDs in Iraq, and we don't know how that cocaine got in here, and look, it's the Russians. I still think that's funny. Lord help me. Lord of mercy. Human head found in deep freezer in Grand Junction front lawn? Who's got a deep freezer in their front lawn?
Probably somebody was throwing it away because it went bad.
Wow. Caucus Chair Co-Rep Anna Paula Luna from Florida says she thinks it's incredibly important to listen to specific words that the UFO whistleblowers that Congress is investigating. Have you guys seen the UFO fucking investigations in Congress?
I think they just sealed them again, didn't they?
Not really.
I mean, they're having open public investigations and they're having private, non-public disclosures too. So the only thing we get privy to is the fucking public ones where they don't actually talk about much. But they kind of beat around the bush around a lot of things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm getting tired. Just tells us aliens. I wanna know
Brian
about aliens.
Dunlop says gun porn. You guys want to see some gun porn before we end this chat here now?
Yep. Love them.
We gotta go to the gold there and pew pew porn down there and get a no dang there.
I put a bunch in a little bit ago.
All right, Boomhauer.
Get on ding dang on 1911, man. Look at this thing here now. That's some antiquated technology.
Mm-hmm. That's Grandpappy's
Like
gun.
that color right there on that grip.
Tank Commander. Yeah, I mean 1911s are cool and all, but
They need more rounds.
they're heavy and they don't have many rounds. Yes, both those
Hey,
things
that's why
are.
I'm for the 2011. One day I'll get one.
Oh, look, we got a knife guy, everybody. We got a knife guy and an alien guy. Look at the alien. That's actually kind of cool. I like
And
that.
Barbara Jameson.
And he's only got one gun in this whole thing. That's fine though. He's got a bunch of knives because he's a gay faggot. But at least he's got a revolver. Who is this? Midget with carrot cake. Sorry, dude. I don't mean it. You know I love you. Hollow Sun. What does that say? Yeah, it is Hollow Sun. Okay. Scott got a new red dot. Glock fucking thingy doos. Cybertruck bullet test. Let's see it. Oh, we missed it.
No, you gotta shoot the big caliber, not 45.
That is pretty badass that it stops bullets.
Mm-hmm.
If I had a Cybertruck, I'd shoot the fuck out of it just to like, just to have that effect, that look.
I mean, couldn't you argue with like, hey, this thing doesn't stop bullets? I'll give you my warranty.
It looks like one snuck in right there. You see that? Like if you get it right in the seam, it'll go in.
Oh, that's a weak point.
Yeah.
The Space Trench, a printable receiver and furniture package that uses the Mossberg 500/88 parts to build a reliable tactical shotgun designed by Print Your 2A. All right. I like it. Who's this? This is Odin Fools. Picked up another copy of my desk gun. Taurus Man. We got a Taurus Man. Twin Mini 14s. That's duct tape on it. I don't know if I like that. It's fine, but whatever. Oh, more of the Odin Pools Taurus. What is that? The 24/7 or whatever? I forget what they call that.
No, it's one of the G models. I'm not sure if it's a 3C or if it would be the long slide ones like an XL or something.
The Baby Glock. It's the single stack one. That's fine and all, but there's way cheaper ways to get that done. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Pat Riot, 1941 Luger and PSA for Christmas. That's a hell of a Christmas. Oh, is that a gun stack? Gun sack AK. Oh, here's your PSA dagger combination from X Adam. Is that the one that Matt has now?
Probably.
Because isn't that who gave it to him? D. Walder. What is that? Is that a PSA Jackal?
Looks like it.
I can't read the writing on it. It says, oh, it's an Aero Precision something or other. Weird. Double Dagger Saber Wolf. There you go. I like the stainless. I like that. I do like that. All right, good to know. D. Walder with his PSA. Everyone's showing off their daggers to me, making me have dagger envy.
I can't get one.
Got a Draco. With a foldy boy. Me legs. Patriot with your downloaded image off the internet.
No, this is going to be for us doing which one would you take on those?
I'd probably take the bottom one, to be honest. I like the shorter barrel. But it's not too short. You know, it's like a 10-inch or something.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 12.
I'm with you there. I probably would take out that handguard and that pistol, that foregrip.
Is that considered a vertical grip?
Nope.
Isn't it illegal to have a vertical foregrip on a pistol?
I think it's as long as it's not a certain length. But yes, I think that one is a little bit too big.
Unless it's pinned and welded, but in that case, why would you have a CAC brace on it?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Whatever. Chris Vector and a
Kel-Tec
Kel-Tec.
shotgun.
That's like two opposite ends of the spectrum right there. But they look very similar, I guess. They kind of look like they go together. You ever shot a Chris Vector full auto? They're fucking nuts.
Nope.
No
Sell 'em out
recoil at all.
Dude, the cyclic rate is... I don't know what it is, but it's a lot. It's fast.
Fast fuck, boy.
All right, which one? I'm going number 3. I gotta admit, it's the
I'm going
simplicity
number 1.
and the
I
shorter
would take
barrel.
the third one, but I would take that handguard and put it back a couple slots
Yep.
for my own.
I don't know why
liquid.
people put that shit way up in the front. That's how mine is. I got that type of.
Yeah, that was like a weird trend for a while. Like, oh, you got to have your support arm directly out in front of you with your elbow locked and stretched out as far as you can reach. Like, why?
Yeah, I'm a tall guy and I got long arms, but it don't feel comfortable. It don't feel comfortable doing all that. That's why I prefer to put it in the middle. Help me even farther back.
Makes you quite unbalanced in close quarters situations.
I just like I've tried it because it was the thing to do, and I felt less stable with my hand way out there than I do when it's just like in a comfortable spot, you know. Plus, if like you're shooting really far and you're just like shooting offhand, you know, you're just shooting like without support, you can take your elbow, tuck it into your ribs, and then you've got like basically a tripod kind of thing for your left arm, if that makes sense. Okay. All right, boys. Chat's over, I think.
Oh, you didn't get to mine. Damn it.
Oh.
Bitch. It's at the bottom.
Oh.
Started at the bottom.
Oh. There's too many of these. Like, oh, would you like this one or that one? Or which one do you want? Ooh, Xanatos. Is this your whole collection?
No, that's one safe.
This is every gun you own. Got it.
Heh.
There's the Canic. Not a Glock. What is this one?
That is a P322.
I was going to say an SAR-9, but I was wrong.
What's that
Here's
black
your,
pistol next to the
M&P.
right in the bottom?
M&P
Yeah,
right there.
Yep.
Yeah, M&P. Yeah.
What do you got here?
It's a SIG Pro cut with a Wilson Combat grip.
That's why I don't know. This looks like a Keltec.
It's a Mark 23, senor.
Mark 23 Keltec. Got it. What is this
Fuck
one?
no. That is a SIG Legion with an AXG grip
Nice
module.
Beretta. I like that Beretta. And then here's some 1911s. Those are nice.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
10 mil and a 45.
And then look at all these AKs, dude. I really like your AK.
Blasphemy. That's blasphemy.
Yeah, my kid's got to go to sleep. So, oh shit! Oh my god! Brian Dunlap, right at the end. Dagger Fun, thanks for helping me stay awake driving through bumfuck Texas. Have you ever had to drive across Texas the long way? Feels like you're never gonna leave Texas. Like you're just in Texas for like 7 days driving. That's what it feels like.
I never drove going to New Mexico, but I pretty much drove every major city. Well, the famous ones. Let me clarify that.
My longest drive was Ohio to Maine. We had to go through like 7 or 8 different states.
How long was that?
14 something hours.
Those are rookie numbers. Dude, it's 17 hours to visit my uncle. It's 20 hours to Glacier National Park. Ask me how I know. Don't ask me. You already know how I know. Anyway. Dude, thanks for that, man. Right at the fucking end. I feel bad ending like right after that. You just gave me 20 fucking bucks. And I'm like, all right, thanks. Bye. Fuck off. What's up? Driving across bumfuck Texas. Yeah. Well, hopefully you get to your destination safe and you make lots of money from your fentanyl sales or whatever you're doing.
Yeah, stay away from the lot lizards.
No, just find the best looking one. Find the one that doesn't have disease. Long way across Texas is a short drive, 17 trips, 2,400 miles one way, says Ghost Shadow.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you don't do that in one fucking sitting, bro. Like 17 hours means like, okay, we're driving for 17 hours. 24 hours means, all right, we're driving 12 hours and then sleeping and then driving 12 hours.
I mean, yeah, you got a point on the 17 hours because I deal with truck drivers. They don't even drive that long, usually. The bus.
Oh, dude, it gets like that last like 2 hours of a 17-hour drive. like the lines on the road start hypnotizing you, and fucking like frustration starts getting to you, and how long you've been on the road, and your butt and your back and everything hurts, and you fucking smell like shit, and oh my god, it's terrible.
I mean, that's one of the times it's good to have a partner with you. So one sleep, well when driving.
Can you sleep in a car?
Because
I can't.
some of those, well, you know, if you got a custom rig, some of those rigs, you know, got beds and shit.
That'd be different because you've got a bed to sleep in. Plus, it's like a big ass fucking 18-wheeler just kind of like putting along. Like a car, there's no fucking. I can't sleep in a moving car. I just can't.
I can.
Not me. All right, guys. Well, kids need to go to sleep, and it's that time. So we're gonna go ahead and end it here. Deuces, y'all shall not pee in fridge. Truba Shaba Denominate pressure. Batakath care. And
Children and I suffered the pressure. Let me start off with 2 words. Made in America. Made in America.
Welcome to the Krusty Towers, where our motto is, Jeffrey Epstein did not kill himself.
all right, boys. Well, we'll see you guys next time. Deuces. Have a good night. Love your faces.
Where are the white women at?